Welcome. Welcome to the 103rd graduating class of SUNY Cobleskill. And so we meet one more time in a virtual space, but more importantly, undaunted by a pandemic and wiser from it. Yes, you and many of your family members and friends suffered loss because of the pandemic, but it did not defeat you. It allowed you to learn more about yourself and others. You learned you have a tremendous capacity to continue your education through all sorts of conditions, and you learned what matters to you. You witnessed a world in turmoil and firsthand saw what worked and what did not, what societies valued and what divided communities and what brought them together. You experienced and internalized what others can only write about or speculate. Your unique time cannot be replicated, and your insights regarding the ways of the world need no explanation or further scrutiny by others. Trust your lessons. Be prepared to put them to good use, be it to heal, to comfort, to build a healthy society, or to find solutions and set our future course. You are ready. You learned by doing, experiencing, sensing, striving, surviving, wondering, worrying, and eventually accomplishing. I have confidence in you and your generation because you have already been tested. You will bring a very unique perspective to the table. You witnessed a lifetime of world order and chaos, of a magnitude not seen in a century in only 18 months. You have carefully crafted your identity and how you will define yourself going forward. There is no trial period for you after graduation. It already happened. You are ready to mend our troubled world, and you have the tools to bring respect to the dialogues that are gripping our country. You know empathy, and your answers will always be intimately linked to your lived experience over these past 18 months. The pandemic accelerated your place in society. You are one of the privileged few achieving a degree through a pandemic. You're not a victim, even though you were pushed to the brink. You're not a captive, even though you spent many moments confined to four walls and a screen. You remained in control, even though you were under the control of other forces. You have not succumbed to panic or allowing false evidence to guide you, even though you had to weigh through so much contradictory information, separating signal from the noise. President Franklin D. Roosevelt said that democracy cannot succeed unless those who express their choice are prepared to choose wisely. The real safeguard of democracy, he said, therefore, is education. Normally, during this ceremony, I would ask you to stand as I mention your collective work. This year, however, I plan to still honor you in that tradition, and I'm going to ask you to stand in your space as this is your time. So stand if you are a student leader or RA or ambassador or a campus engagement leader. We applaud you. 5 RAs are standing right now in this graduating class. And this semester alone, student leaders offered 236 in-person student activities this semester. Stand up if you're an athlete. We applaud you. 6 of you who are standing were captains of your teams. Our women's basketball team won our first NAC conference against SUNY Canton. In the college's inaugural esports season, 2 of our seniors, Bryson Frank and Jesse Hodge, won first place and became SUNY's eSport Fortnite champions. They are in the semifinals for SUNY Esports League of Legends Invitational. Stand up if you've received an award or have been inducted into an honor society or received a scholarship. We applaud you. 13 of our ag engineering students all of whom were sponsored by a John Deere dealer, completed a rigorous program, and most will be starting their careers. One student, Jenna Kolb, was offered an internship at corporate, and Martin Giopalo will be entering the military. Stand up if your college career was interrupted and you returned to college and finished your degree. We applaud you. Leilani Suchi Votland returned to SUNY Cobleskill after years of building a career as a home finder for children. She is now program leader for the Children's Home of Wyoming Conference in Sullivan County, New York. Yu Zhang had to return to China and suspended his education. He then was able to secure a competitive web development internship with a popular fashion design firm in Soho, New York. Stand up if you're going to go to graduate school or do your internship or start your career. We applaud you. Megan Slater has been accepted to graduate school at SUNY Cortland and plans to pursue her master's in teaching. She's also graduating 1 year early because she earned so many college and high school credits when she was a senior. Alex Trulson was accepted to 6 veterinarian schools. She plans to attend Cornell in the fall. 8 of our histotech students will be doing their summer clinicals and will begin their careers in the fall. And 25 of our paramedic students will take their certification tests this summer, and they will continue their work of saving lives. Stand up if you're receiving a SUNY Cobleskill degree through our satellite programs at Rockland Community College, Herkimer Community College, and Hudson Valley Community College. We applaud you. 38 of you are graduating today. 27 from Rockland, 2 from Hudson Valley Community College, and 6 from Herkimer. Dora Mayer, a Bachelor of Administration college degree completion student at Rockland Community College's campus, is an adult learner with over 30 years of life and work experience throughout the United States and New Zealand. Now that her 4 children have graduated, Dora entered college upon finishing her degree at SUNY. She'll be entering an MBA program at the Long Island University in the fall. Raishish and Adash, brothers from Thailand, came to the United States at the ages of 10 and 13. Their father's parents could not afford high school tuition, so their father went to trade school after middle school and became a tailor. Their mother attended high school and became a seamstress. As first-generation students, Rajesh and Adash attended Rockland Community College, earning their associate's degree in computer support and cybersecurity before entering SUNY Cobleskill Bachelor of Business Administration degree completion. By now, the entire 2021 graduating class is standing. All of you have performed far beyond the classroom and perhaps learned a great deal more through your lived experience this year. You did not waste this time. You did not give up. You did not find excuses. And you will soon be a college graduate. You are a chosen few, and society awaits. Last year, I asked the 2020 graduates to answer the question, what if? Today, I pose to you, what's next? Congratulations.
The honorary doctorate degree is the highest form of recognition offered by the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York. The honorary doctorate is awarded after a rigorous review process to men and women whose distinctive lives and significant achievement serve as examples of our aspirations for our diverse student body. I will now read the citation for Widjiono, Yono, Purnomo. Throughout the trajectory of your esteemed career, as you have risen to the heights of your profession, you have been guided by your belief that education is the key to growth and enrichment. As you have garnered international acclaim, you have always been willing to share your expertise. A leader in your field, you have committed to supporting higher education by establishing Yono's Scholarship Foundation for promising culinary arts students. In our region of upstate New York, you have leveraged your success to support the growth of local agriculture and have given a lifetime of service to our region's advisory boards and philanthropic organizations. Your career arc has taken you from your native Jakarta, Indonesia, and a first job as a waiter on a cruise ship, to an internationally celebrated and award-winning pioneer of innovative Indonesian cuisine based in Albany, New York for over 40 years. You have learned from the culinary world's best and credit Fritz Sonnenschmidt, former dean of the Culinary Institute of America, for instilling within you the credo to cook with your head, your heart, and your hands. You have earned recognition around the world and have been featured on the Food Network, on the Today Show. You've served as a judge on Iron Chef Indonesia and presented sold-out events at the famed James Beard House in New York City, the Carnegie Hall of the culinary world. When you received the National Restaurant Association's Faces of Diversity, the American Dream Award, the organization president said, "Diversity is a key ingredient of our industry's current and future success. Yono Purnomo exemplifies the best of our industry and the opportunity it provides." You are an inspiration to all of us. In recognition of your commitment to the education of our next generation of distinguished chefs, the growth of agriculture in our region, your tireless service to our community, and your professional accomplishments, the State University of New York is pleased to bestow upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, I confer upon Widjiono, Yono Purnomo, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
Thank you, President Terencio, SUNY Chancellor Malatras, trustee, board member, distinguished faculty, parent, friend, and eager member of the class 2021. Thank you, Provost Zimmerman, for the kind word of introduction. I have proudly been associated with SUNY Cobleskill for over 30 years. Most recently as a member of the foundation board. The devastation tsunami in my native Indonesia in December 2004 inspired me to help foster the education pursuit of deserving and passionate students with endowed scholarship program both in USA and Indonesia. SUNY Cobleskill was among my first goal met. I feel extremely fortunate that working in the hospitality industry more than 50 years have allowed me to share my heritage, culture, and experience every day, whether cooking Indonesian cuisine in my restaurant, or charitable fundraiser, or speaking to the group ambitious students about to embark on their career journey. I consider I privileged to help others and to serve our community. Education, experience, and surrounding yourself with dedicated professionals are among the most important building blocks for success. I'm sure the class of 2021 has reaped the benefit of many programs at SUNY Cobleskill, and we will build upon this strong foundation. I will leave you this quote by Dr. Martin Luther King: "Intelligence plus character, that is goal of true education." I'm humble and filled with appreciation for this honorary degree, and thank you.
Academic achievement is at the heart of educational institutions, and SUNY Cobleskill is proud to recognize the accomplishments of the class of 2021. Two of our graduates have earned the State University's highest honor for students and deserve special recognition. Catherine Bosley, dual major Animal Science BS and Dairy Production and Management AAS, Bachelor of Science GPA 3.99. And Brittany Morgan Van Duzer, major Agricultural Business Management, Bachelor of Science GPA 3.38. They are this year's recipients of the Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. We congratulate them both on being ranked among SUNY's finest. At this time, we would also like to recognize members of our campus honor societies. The Cobleskill chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society for two-year college students. Epsilon Pi Tau, the National Honor Society for four-year students. Chi Alpha Epsilon, the National Honor Society for the Educational Opportunity Program. Beta, 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 the Honor Society for Biological Sciences. Delta, Alpha, Pi, the International Honor Society for Students with Disabilities. And our two newest honor societies, the National Society of Leadership and Success and Salute Veterans National Honor Society. These are exceptional students whose achievements have brought national attention to our campus. It is my honor to present our next speaker, a graduating senior who has truly been engaged with our Kobe community since her first day on campus. She has served as a campus engagement leader, as a member of Hall Council, as president for two major agricultural organizations on campus, and as our interim student government president during a critical period last year. As the sole student representative on the college's Middle States Reaccreditation Steering Committee, she's been actively involved in the important work of further enhancing our academic offerings. As a member of the Cobleskill Auxiliary Services Board of Directors, she has given her efforts to improving student services on campus. In recognition of her work as a campus leader, she was named SUNY Cobleskill's Student Leader of the Year for the 1920 academic year. And just last month, she was one of our two students to receive the Chancellor's Award for Excellence. It is my honor to introduce your commencement speaker, Brittany Van Duzer.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us in celebrating the 103rd commencement at SUNY Cobleskill. My name is Brittany Van Duzer, and I'm a proud member of the class of 2021. When Dr. Rand reached out to ask me to speak today, I was honored to take advantage of the opportunity. She gave me some guidance in making sure I covered all my bases, and one piece of advice that really stuck out to me was, remember to say thank you to the people who are important to you. As I sat down to write this speech, I realized I have so much to be thankful for, as I'm sure many of us do. First, I would like to thank the administration. To guide this ship through some of the most treacherous waters we have ever seen is admirable and something many of us are thankful for. Specifically, I'd like to thank the faculty and administrators working in student development. You folks are the boots on the ground, fostering a campus environment that makes it really hard to leave. Without the opportunities you all work so hard to afford us, I wouldn't be here speaking today. I'm one example of the many students that somebody saw potential in and took a chance on, because that's what you all do. You look for potential in students that they may not even see in themselves, and you show them that they can fly. Second, I would like to thank the teaching faculty and farm staff. To be able to learn from people so passionate and knowledgeable about their area is a blessing. Thank you for working every day to make sure that we students can graduate as knowledgeable, well-rounded, and employable people. Cobleskill prides itself on providing a practical, hands-on education, and you are the people who do just that. You're the first point of contact and arguably the most important people to many students. You're all critical to this university, even on the days that it may not feel like it. Beyond the curriculum, beyond the classroom, virtual or otherwise, you are the people who welcome us into your homes and lives. You give us family and guidance when so many of us are hours away from our own homes. This has been especially critical over the last year as many of us couldn't go home. I would like to take a moment to especially thank Dr. Sophie Yono for everything you have done for me. There is so much love and joy in your household. I will be forever grateful that you took me in and became a true friend. There's a reason that I have the lake's coordinates tattooed on my arm forever. I would have been lost without you, your family, and all the memories we have created together. Third, I would like to thank the students. Thank you to everyone I ever shared a classroom with for the little laughs and the big ones, for working together to make sure that our classmates learned by asking questions and being involved, and for working together this school year to move through the phases so that some of this year's seniors had the chance to be recognized in person earlier this week. Thank you to everyone who has ever shared a smile with somebody on the sidewalk, even if it was from behind a mask. Thank you to the classmates who became my friends, hanging out, studying, swimming, being each other's strength and support systems when we needed it, and we've all needed it at some point. I could only imagine what our yearbooks would say if we were seniors in high school right now, and I know that I'd be grateful for every word. Finally, my personal support system. Thank you for loving me, supporting me, and guiding me through every high and low as I prepare to embark on the next chapter of my own life. Mom, Dad, Ashley, Ian, my extended family, Lydia, the Yono family, Seth, Hannah, my Air America Farm family. Thank you all for everything. I love you. At this time, I would like to invite my fellow graduates to reflect on what or who you have to be thankful for, and maybe even some ways to act on that gratitude moving forward. Following this past year, I'm sure that we all have much to be thankful for. Thank you all for your time, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2021.
The college also celebrates graduates who have achieved academic honors through the fall semester. These students are designated Latin honors based upon their grade point average. Summa cum laude, GPA of 3.9 or above. Magna cum laude, GPA of 3.50 to 3.89. Cum laude, GPA of 3.25 to 3.49. And some students have consistently earned a GPA of 4.0. We also recognize graduates of the College Honors Program, an initiative that provides highly qualified students with the opportunity to challenge themselves intellectually. Students in the program take specially designed honors courses, complete a capstone project, and maintain a GPA of 3.5 or higher each semester. Not all of our graduates have studied on the SUNY Cobleskill campus, but instead have completed their studies through a degree completion program offered at one of our partner community college campuses. At this time, I would like to recognize students, along with their faculty members from Herkimer Community College, Hudson Valley Community College, and Rockland Community College. As part of our commitment to veterans, we recognize graduates who valiantly serve in our country's armed forces, and thank you for your dedicated service. To the class of 2021, please accept our sincere congratulations. We hope you are as proud of your accomplishments at Cobleskill as the faculty and staff are of you. We wish you great success in your future endeavors.
President Terenzio, at this time, it gives me great pleasure to present to you candidates for associate degrees, including the Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Science, Associate of Occupational Studies, and Associate of Arts, and candidates for baccalaureate degrees, including the Bachelor of Technology, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Business Administration. Once certified by the faculty, these candidates will have completed all college and departmental requirements for their programs of study.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the State of New York, I confer upon these candidates, when duly certified by the faculty, the degrees of Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Science, Associate of Occupational Studies, Associate of Arts, Bachelor of Technology, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Business Administration. Graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. At this time, please join me in welcoming Pierce Randall of the Alumni Association Class of 2015.
Hello, my name is Pierce Randall, and it's my pleasure to represent your SUNY Cobleskill Alumni Association. We want to recognize all of the hard work that you've put in and to celebrate the success that you've experienced along the way. The path to this point hasn't come without challenges or moments of uncertainty. The commitment to your studies and the powerful friendships made along the way will continue to guide you through all stages of life. You've heard the words grow, sustain, and renew along the way. As we look back at all of the experiences you've had over the last few years, I hope these words ring true. You've grown, both personally and professionally. You've made new friends, learned new skills, and are prepared for a lifetime of success. You've sustained. Your family and your hometowns are proud of you. Your commitment to bettering yourself and others around you has stayed true no matter the challenges. And finally, you've renewed. Every day is a new adventure, and you're ready to take on the future confidently. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves why we do what we do. I hope you find ways to renew your commitment to excellence as you grow along the way, and I hope that Cobleskill helps to provide that answer. These core values will guide you throughout life, as well as the experiences and connections made while at Cobleskill. As you join the ranks as alumni, I ask that you continue your commitment to grow and foster the relationships that you've made along the way. You should be receiving your alumni pins soon. Wear these with pride and let it represent the connections that we all have with each other and to our community. Cobleskill is the tie that binds us together as a family. We share this connection to our alma mater and to each other. Enjoy your day with friends and family, and congratulations to the class of 2021. You should be receiving your alumni pins soon. Wear these with pride and let it represent the connections we have with each other and to our community. Cobleskill is the tie that binds us together as a family. We share this connection to our alma mater and to each other. Enjoy your day with friends and family, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
To the class of 2021, I extend best wishes on behalf of the faculty and staff of SUNY Cobleskill. You, your family, and your friends should be proud of what you have accomplished. We certainly are. I would like to leave you with these final thoughts from Success by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. We have not wings, we cannot soar, but we have feet to scale and climb by slow degrees, by more and more, the cloudy summits of our time. The mighty pyramids of stone that wedge-like cleave the desert airs, when nearer seen and better known, are but gigantic flights of stairs. The distant mountains that uprear their solid bastions of the skies are crossed by pathways that appear as we to higher levels rise. The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. We wish you continued success in the future and hope that you will always keep Kobe in your heart.